Pappas marks it out. Back to pass. Pocket collapses, but he finds Aguero coming out of the backfield. He picks up big yardage and scampers out of bounds just inside the 46. They will actually mark it at the 46-yard line. Carter on the end. And Isaac Ukwu, he is back in the lineup. Flared out again. They are just working the perimeter. This time it's hauled in by B.J. Bird. 42-yard line, so quite the distance. A 52-yard try, and it doesn't look like it's going to have enough. And it is not long enough. Well, the Eagles, they do move the ball fairly well. They get into JMU territory. He'll line up on the left side. Handoff. It's a running play for the Dukes, and there's just a little bit of a seam, and that picks up nearly the first down. And Ergie's cheesesteak first down if it is. Again in the backfield with this time Solomon, but he's going to go over the top. He's got a man wide open, and it's a touchdown. James Madison University. The Dukes are first to score here this afternoon. And it's Chris Thornton. Last year he wore 16. This year he wears number 8. 3rd down and 6. Over the top. Again looking for Bird. He makes a great catch. Right on his heels was.
And this is definitely what Morehead State needed early in this game to keep on track with the Dukes.
Adams is in the slot. Pappas gets hit as he throws, and that ends up near no one. 33-yard attempt. And it looks to be good as it hits the.
But he actually didn't know he tore his left ACL until he took an MRI 7 days after the injury. He was on the treadmill for an entire week. Carter said that there's not a lot of change in terms of the philosophy from the Tigers to the Dukes, and he actually has some familiarity with Corey Heatherman. So this is a great addition for JMU, and it should pay dividends for JMU going forward.
The double tight end. We're going to see a lot of tight ends for the Dukes this year. Here's Johnson, and he'll swing it out. Nice grab. That was by Bracey. Let's see. They do say that it was a catch, and he does lose it once he hits the turf in the early going of this season. Dropping back. Here comes some pressure. Flares it out, and it is tipped. And incomplete. Cheatham nearly grabbed it off the carom. So 43 seconds to go. Pappas over the middle, and it's picked off. Q Reed at the 50. To the 40, stutter steps there. He'll get dragged down at the 41-yard line, and the Dukes have their first pick of the season. Q Reed with his 4th as a James Madison Duke. And if you're a JMU sports fan, 6th grade or below, register to win the Top Dog Experience, presented to you by Riddleberger Brothers Incorporated. Johnson. He'll pass it over the top, and it is caught. Antoine Wells with the touchdown. You know he can do it. Why not go to him and do so? To the near side. 3 receivers to the top. Johnson stands tall, and he will find slipping through. It's Black. Black to the 40, up to the 50, up the hash marks, and he is dragged down inside the 35, down at the 32-yard line. I think you're going to. Cole floats it out. Nice catch. This is Douglas, but Austin can't get free. Now he can. He still breaks the tackle. Still up. Lunges forward. Boy, he ran into a lot of Eagle defenders.
Another one.
394 career points with his 2 extra points. And that is good for Radke, so that gives him 5 points on the day. 397 in his career. We'll move Noah Turner over. And here goes an open hole for Latrell Palmer. Palmer to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown. Latrell Palmer from 47 yards out. Another big scoring play for James Madison this evening.
I like that right there. Showing that you are a true student athlete.
And that is picked by Taurus Carroll. The Dukes have their 2nd INT this evening.
And ultimately being able to finish this play right here. But good work right there. Seeing the ball. Because a lot of times on the perimeter.
As Cheatham switch over to the right side. 3-step. Lofts it up. He's got Wells. Wells has the football. And it's 1st and goal for the Dukes. For Nattle. Johnson back to pass. Has protection. He's got a man. An easy touchdown. 2nd of the day. Chris Thornton. Also stuck around. Pappas over the middle, and it's behind. Is it caught? They say it is. Yes, it's indeed a catch. The Dukes have their third interception of the night.
Good job at the catch point. In terms of using his hands, getting underneath the ball before it hit the ground, and ultimately securing that catch for a nice turnover right here.
And for more here in the second half. Last year's final 52-0. Palmer was wide open. Instead, he's going to come again to Thornton, who also had plenty of steps on his defender. Dukes making some contributions here tonight. And all alone, it is Van Horst breaks the tackle into the end zone. He dives inside the pylon. Touchdown, James Madison University, as the Streamers go flying here at Bridgeport Stadium once again.
Solomon, Van Horst, Signetti, you have to kill the head first. Don't allow the head to get to your legs like that.
And a first down, a nice play. It's been a while. Devontae Adams, 3 quarterbacks against the Dukes here in February. And the man is wide open. That was a busted assignment, very apparently. That was too open. Came back to Harrisonburg on cloud 9. And Bird makes a beautiful catch. He made a wonderful adjustment. He saw the football for fourth down. Aguero, and he will find the end zone. Does he? Yes, he does break the plane of the end zone. And so for the first time since they started this series, this is the 5th time they played in the season opener since this side of the stadium was constructed. They get more points than any other matchup here against the Dukes. They 7-7-7-0, and they put up another touchdown here and the extra point to follow. In motion. The handoff, though, to Palmer. He's free to the 40. Cuts back to the 35. Gets some contact at the 30 and is dropped at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dukes. Another from Ergies. Johnson drops this off to the tight end. One-on-one coverage with Noble. Instead, they'll hand it off right up the middle. It is a very Latrell Palmer-like run. Under center goes Johnson, hands it off to Palmer. Palmer makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Billy Atkins, Billy Atkins is a guy that we're all pretty much, excited to see. Young freshman quarterback.
And there's Austin Douglas whirling for he'll settle in on the left. Handoff goes to Bryant. He's got a seam and he's got some running room to the 35. And he's wrestled down there once again. Johnson stands tall, floats it over the middle. He's got a man open, and it's a touchdown. James Madison University. It is Mr. Curry. Just mentioned him, and he comes up with the score.
You just named off, and we could all hope that Cole Johnson will follow their footsteps in terms of the productivity that they had.
Bad pitch, and it's picked up by James Madison. And another turnover. This is number 4. Hyder to the line. Atkins back to pass, flips it out there. Ball is tipped. He was looking for the tight end coming through. Trying to get it out of the end zone, and it is a safety for James Madison.
And that would be the damage and danger that I was referring to just a second ago. But right there, good job by that Dukes defense, finding the running back in the end zone, forcing the safety right there.
Quite frankly, is what we would have anticipated coming in. And there is Bryant, the former Rhode Island Ram, rumbles through. Atkins will take the snap, drops this off, coming out of the backfield. It's Van Horst, and he does pick up the Ergies cheesesteak first down. Faking the handoff, rolling out, and he's got a man wide open, and the catch is brought in. Another newcomer.
Discrepancy in games, ultimately leading to a little bit of a seeding change for JMU as well.
That's a good point. Well, and here's a touchdown for the Dukes, and there goes Solomon in for his second score.
I'm going to give you everything you need. When we put the pads on, I had to go block. Okay. So I was an old lineman, but we had a 1,000-yard rusher as well.
And there goes Bentley into the end zone for the touchdown. Other folks behind the scenes we like to thank to help bring you this telecast here on NBC Sports Washington and on Flow Sports. The Dukes are the winners tonight, 68-10. We will have a little bit of a post game for you.